Now, Colonel, people out there listening to your really wonderful, booming voice and thinking, where is Colonel from? So tell us about that.
My goodness. Well, I was born and raised, as we say, in Live Oak, Florida, Suwannee County, which is up North Florida. And if you think about the state of Florida, you see Jacksonville sitting there and Tallahassee sitting there. Live Oak's almost exactly between them, about 30 miles from Georgia. So I call that the real Florida. When you get down to about Orlando, it didn't turn into real Florida anymore back when I was growing up. But that's I was born and raised up there. And the Suwannee County, because the Suwannee River comes down out of Georgia and then circles around Suwannee County. So the Suwannee River is most of its border, certainly more than 50% of its border, and there's Suwannee County.
And how many people were in your high school class, by the way?
100.
Okay. And then when did you go to undergraduate and law school?
I went two places undergraduate. One to University of Florida. After 2 years, that would be 1963, as I recall. They said, why don't you take a little time off and get a little more mature, because I wasn't doing that well. So I ended up going to Jacksonville University and graduated in Jacksonville University in 1966, where I met my wife. My wife in Jacksonville University in 1964. I remember well, July 4th weekend. And from there, from 1966, I went directly back to the University of Florida Law School, and got out of there in December '68. Took the bar in February or March, and was sworn in on June the 20th, 1969, as a lawyer.
And where have you worked as a lawyer over the years? I mean, what cities?
Well, I started in Gainesville as an assistant public defender. Was there for 4 years. Left there in 1973, and came down to Orlando in 1973 with a large multi-city law firm, one of the first ones like that. We had 5 offices in 5 different cities. And I did insurance defense work where as assistant public defender, I was in court a lot. And in this case, with insurance defense, you're in court a lot. So I got a lot of experience jammed in those 5 or 6 years. And then I've stayed in Orlando since. I've been in left that larger firm, went to a smaller firm with a couple of guys, and stayed with them until 2001, really, and came to work with you in 2001, so I've been there ever since.